So she's back in the realm? No, she's back in the... What is she back in? The helm. She's at the helm. Ah. Welcome back to the show. I am your Star Wars daddy, bringing you episode 31 of our eBay Star Wars listing videos. Unbelievable that we're at that number, and we're going to continue because I got so many collections in over the last couple weeks. We've got eBay week listings that are going to last us for weeks, but there's plenty more to come. I keep purchasing collections, and I'm getting good deals on everything, and I'm getting accessory lots, and those are piling up, and so there's going to be items listed every single week from here on out. Speaking of which, we had $1,420 in the door. We had 48 items out the door, and that was $29.60 was the average. We were wanting to be at $30, but 40 cents less per item, not a big deal because we've had so many weeks that were like at $40 on average, which was way over the amount that I want to be at because I'm purchasing all these items for somewhere around $10 to $12 per item. And so $30 after we get the eBay fees that come out and all the shipping costs because I pay for those, then I'm still making a pretty good profit that helps me fill all this collection behind me and have those CAS unboxings that I have and the mail haul videos. That's all from the profits of doing all this eBay. Some videos that have just come out, if you haven't seen them, right here, we got that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle video I'd promised for a long time. Finally happened. There's the thumbnail. We went over all of my loose graded, my mint on card graded. I'm looking at them right now. Everything Ninja Turtles that was in my collection, it's in that video. We also had a June mail haul video right here. This is all the items that I've brought into my collection and filled this room with. And we go over all those items there. Make sure to check that out. And we also had a Yoda focus collection of all of my Yodas. I had a bunch of Yodas. There's one right here behind my head. You can see it there. We went over that item too. And the life-size Yodas and all the other graded Yodas that I've got. We went over that. Make sure to check that video out. My wife is back after being in the hospital for, 4 days. It was nuts. My son has flown back home to California. So my wife is back at the helm. So you're going to get those little personal notes, all the stickers, everything from the shout outs that we're going to give today. You guys will be spoiled with all the things that she does. And guess what? We have a new daddy. Finally, Mark and Kelly have fallen off their throne, but they still had purchases today. But we had Joshua from California right here, $176 with the 2 items that he purchased. He purchased some pretty big items, and he's going to have his shout out right here through the entire video. He is a repeat customer. Appreciate it, my man, and we'll go over his items up soon. All right, enough of all this, trying to shorten those intros so we can just get into the main part of the video and my appreciation with the shout outs that I give for all these eBay items we're about to go over. Let's get into the video. Picked up my X-Wing Luke Skywalker, the Hong Kong COO, all complete for $23.50. Oh, crap. It's printing on the other printer. Ernie is a repeat buyer out of Texas, picked up that Imperial Commander, all complete, near mint condition, $16.50. Angie, say something so they know that you're better and you lived. Okay, see? She's alive. And I didn't do it. This hospital trip for her, I did not do. Thank you. Veronica's a repeat buyer out of California. Picked up my R2-D2. Just had a little blemish on that sticker. Otherwise was in pretty nice condition. That's a Hong Kong COO, $20.50. Torsten is a repeat buyer, and he's international. I'm assuming Torsten's a male. Is Torsten male or female? Well, we don't know. Torsten can be a male or a female. It's a repeat buyer, international. I don't know much about what's going on this one. But picked up that R2-D2 radio-controlled complete figure. I couldn't test the batteries because it requires these really weird batteries. And I wasn't going to go out and buy these weird batteries just to test this R2. But he was in pretty nice condition. The electronics looked clean. And that all went out for $41. I'm putting that in the video. Yeah, I'm going to put that in the video. Hey, dope! Let's do a feature on the Gamorrean Guard Pig. Ooh.
These two Gamorreans were once bodyguards to Jabba the Hutt and later Bib Fortuna. They did not surrender even after their patron was killed. They were captured alive as a tribute to you, Lord Fett. Their tortured squeals will send a piercing message to all potential challengers to your throne.
I do not torture.
Respectfully, Lord Fett, on Tatooine, you must project strength if you are to be accepted as a daimyo.
Mark and Kelly, I think we know who they are. They're almost the daddies of the week every week, and I appreciate that for sure. And they are out of Maryland. They picked up 4 items. We've got the Klaatu Skiff Guard, complete action figure, no COO, $19.50. An AT-AT driver with the red logos, not the orange logos. In near mint condition, Hong Kong COO, $22.50. We have an AT-AT Commander, Hong Kong COO, near mint condition and complete, $22.50. And the feature which we just watched, that big, chubby pig, Gamorrean Guard Pig, and Hong Kong COO complete for $26. She, yeah, every time she comes over, she thinks she's funny, hiding Star Wars stuff from me. A new international buyer, Isanu. Just picked up my Jabba the Hutt dungeon playset, and I threw in 4 kind of mediocre figures that came with it. We have the AT-8, the R5-D4, the Klaatu Skiff Guard, and the Nikto. So I threw those in there just to kind of complete the set, and that all went out for $76.51. Isanu. Clifton is a repeat buyer out of Texas, picked up 2 items from me, got my Land Speeder complete and working vehicle. Pretty nice condition for $41. And a Lando Skiff Guard Hong Kong COO complete, pretty nice condition as well for $25.58. Pretty good. Ricardo is a repeat buyer out of California, picked up my Bespin security guard who was complete in pretty nice condition for $14.50. Daniel is a new buyer out of Missouri, picked up my Jedi Luke Skywalker, the Taiwan COO in near mint condition, just missing that blaster and that saber, but had the cape and obviously near mint, so nice condition. $26. I should have a thing that pops up when somebody overpays or underpays. That's like overpay, you know, or like an underpay is like a wanderpay, something like that, you know. You see, it's always ticking up here. You know about that? Yeah. Always thinking. Glenn is a repeat buyer out of California. Picked up that farm boy Luke Skywalker, missing a saber, but was actually in pretty decent condition and only went out for $12.50. What? Charles is a repeat buyer out of Ohio. Picked up Lobot, who is back to normal, and it was in near mint condition and complete. Only went out for $13.50. Chris is a repeat buyer out of New Jersey, picked up that Hammy Hammerhead, complete. Hong Kong COO for $22.50. Matt is a repeat buyer out of Ohio, picked up 2 items from me. Got my IG-88 complete figure from Hong Kong for $20, and an original TIE Fighter. Was just missing the battery cover. I thought I had an extra one, and I did not. The lights worked, though. It was in really nice condition. All went out for $76.78. Larry is a repeat buyer, and he comments all the time. He was a runner-up for the Daddy of the Week this week with 4 items that he purchased. He got that Luke Hoth action figure, complete, $22.50. He got a Lando Calrissian, no teeth, near mint, $18.50. We've got a Forlom in near mint condition with the Hong Kong COO, complete, $20.50. And a Tauntaun just missing the reins. It was the closed belly version, otherwise in really nice condition, for $22.50. Thanks, Larry. And speaking of our Daddy of the Week, you've seen the, what is it? The pop-up? The pop-up's right here. Joshua, right out of California, at that street that we all love. And we're not going to say it. We've already said it before. But we all love this street that he lives on. And he knows, and I know. Okay? And he picked up 2 items from me. And it was a General Lando, last 17, Power of the Force, just missing that blaster. I think there was a small little stain on the cape. But otherwise, this figure was in awesome condition. Went out for $130. And then we've got a Jawa with the large eyes, complete figure, near mint condition, $46. Joshua, thanks a lot, man. You've purchased from me for a very long time, and you've become the daddy for the very first time. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. He lives on Banger Lane. Banger? I hardly know her.
How many people a year do you think get their arms cut off in a baler?
Baylor, I hardly know her.
Damn it, Michael. Pay attention, man.
Joe is a repeat buyer out of Ohio. Picked up 4 items from me. We got a Stormtrooper, the regular one, complete with, I don't know, maybe a 2-line or 3-line COO. Unsure, $34. A purple Smock Ugnaught, complete Hong Kong COO, $20.50. A Bosk in okay condition for the starting bid price of $10. And we got an ATST driver, near complete, just missing that blaster. That is a Taiwan version for $15. Justin is a repeat buyer out of New York. Picked up my Rebel Commander complete figure, Hong Kong COO, for $12.50. Joseph is a new buyer out of California. Picked up 2 items. Got that Chewbacca with the small Hong Kong COO in near mint condition and complete for $28. And a large head Han Solo from 1977, $39. Heath is a repeat buyer out of North Dakota. Picked up that red Snaggletooth, and he was complete in near mint condition for only $15.50. Henry is a repeat buyer out of California. Picked up my C-3PO Hong Kong COO, near mint condition. This had actually pretty nice joints on him and only went out for $15.50. Paul is a repeat buyer out of North Carolina. Picked up that R5D4, and this one went for the starting bid price of $10. William is a repeat buyer out of Pennsylvania. Picked up that FX7 with the red eye. Haven't had one of those in a while. It's always the orange eye in near mint condition. Pretty nice. All for $10.50. We're on a roll. Graham is a repeat buyer out of Iowa. Picked up 2 items from me. Got that low gray in near mint condition and all complete for $19. And we got that Rebel Soldier complete in pretty nice condition for $14.50. Gabe is a new buyer out of Massachusetts. Picked up 4 items from me. Got that Imperial Death Squad Commander complete figure in pretty nice condition for $20.50. We've got that Boba Fett. It was actually in pretty nice condition. I think it was almost near mint. Went out for only $39. We've got a Dengar in near mint condition, Hong Kong COO, and complete, $16.51. And we got that Wicket W. Warwick, the Ewok, no COO, missing the staff, $18.50. Scott is a repeat buyer out of Connecticut. Picked up that Hoth Stormtrooper, with the split visor, just missing the skirt, but had the blaster for $18. Craig is a repeat buyer out of Massachusetts, picked up that X-Wing vehicle, complete, light is working, in really nice condition for $78.99. Jay is a new buyer out of South Carolina, picked up my Walrus Man with those pink tusks. No, with the white tusks. Those ones seem to be more rare. I feel like I get pink tusks all the time, and it was in near mint condition and complete for $22.50. Alex is a new buyer out of California, picked up my Hoth Han Solo complete figure in pretty nice condition for $18.50. All right, just some honorable mentions for some items that just haven't been paid of as of the time that I'm making this video on a Sunday, late Sunday night. We've got George is a new buyer, picked up that twin pod cloud car vehicle in really nice condition for $41. We've got Johnny's a new buyer, picked up my Death Star droid and in pretty nice condition for $14.50. And we got another new buyer. A lot of new buyers did not pay today. And that's John. And he picked up that Hoth Princess Leia, just missing the blaster, all for $15.50. Okay, we did it! $1,420 in the door with 48 items going out the door. It was $29.60 on average, which is right where I want to be at $30 per item, which was great. We had a new Daddy of the Week as well. Joshua, thanks, my man. We had a bunch of runners-up. I appreciate all the support with the eBay, everybody. And we had a lot of new buyers as well tonight, so hopefully we can get them to join and subscribe. And speaking of which, I forgot to mention in the beginning, let's go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and that bell notification to be notified of all that upcoming content. And right now, you're seeing what is live on eBay right now. There's a short that's popping up next to me. You can also check this short out on my YouTube account and go ahead and hit a like on that too. That would be awesome. Or you can go down into the description below and hit on the link for eBay. I've also got my TikTok, my Instagram, and all that other good stuff is down in the description as well if you want to click on those links. But that's where you can find all of my eBay items that are up for sale in case you want to just peruse through, or you just watch that short anyways. If you're still watching this video at this point, that would be awesome. And then you see everything that's going to be up for sale. Again, I told you in the beginning, I bought a bunch of collections. We've got a bunch of weeks worth of Star Wars items, some high-end stuff, some stuff I haven't had as a normal, like Lobots and Dangars. We got some additional figures that should help excite some people and finish up your collections. I'm about to go watch, well, it's Sunday at like 11 o'clock at night. But I'm about to go watch episode 5 of The Acolyte. Listen, is it the greatest show on the earth? No. Do I get excited every Wednesday? No. We've actually missed a bunch of weeks, and we went back and watched a couple episodes here or there. It's okay, but I'm going to give it a shot until the very end. And, hopefully it keeps getting better every episode. I have no idea what's in store for me. I'll put a little update here. There's probably something that typed up right here. What my thoughts were about the show, but that'll give you a little bit of insight on how I see things as far as the new Star Wars content is concerned. And next week, for next Sunday, the one that's coming up, the Sunday coming up, because this comes out on Wednesday, so the very next Sunday, I think I'm going to do a CAS unboxing. I just have too many things from CAS coming. I got to keep doing these videos, otherwise they're going to stack up. And I'm telling you, and I know I say this every time, but this CAS unboxing is going to be unreal. Wait till you see one of the items I waited for over a year to get back to me, and it's back, and I'm in love with the dang thing. And I'm going to put it right up over here. Right in my Java playset section. It's going in here. What could it be? What country is it from? How many figures are in this custom CAS acrylic that they sent me? We'll find out. Make sure to check out that video. And guys, until the next time, who's your daddy?